Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today to see who will walk out as champion of the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the American, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Boston College's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
To the air, it's Graves. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Keller. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Keller. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Got him downfield. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Graves. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long. Gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Hunt is on its way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Graves. It's complete to the left.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Using his legs, it's Keller. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Keller. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Keller. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Wilcox. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Keeps it on the bootleg. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Graves. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's a fumble on the play. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Pope. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's King. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to run it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Let's make some noise.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. To the air, it's Graves. He's got an open man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You've got to flush that. You've got to get lined up, and you've got to communicate.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Knocked off his feet. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moffitt. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The field goal is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Pope. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the line. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And that is such great execution by this offense. Third down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice exit.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I'd go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to pass, it's Graves. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Graves. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Hits the afterburners. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going to swing it on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. He's got his man. Oh, out of space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Get it out on the screen. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll leave it with him. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Unloads it left. Working the big fella downfield and outside. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Graves. Throwing right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Complete downfield. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Moffitt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, these slant routes, you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time, he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. But he's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. He breaks a tackle. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on second down. On target over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Now adjusting. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense in a bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Just feeds the running back. He's inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Hold and finds his man on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Firing deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Boston College will send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Wants to fire on second down. The short hand, it's Colton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Dropping back, it's Graves. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Use the play fake, now to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. It pulls it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? From the gun, running back on the move.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pope. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. To throw, it's Graves. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass. He's got him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He splits the upright, and that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Graves. And the missed connection on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He is complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Fires left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off-play action on first down. Got his man to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Quick handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Scanning the field, it's Graves. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.